The story of Nightcrawler doesn't just begin with a man looking for a job. It begins with a scavenger named Lou Bloom prowling the chain-link fences of Los Angeles, looking for anything he can cut, steal, and sell. Lou is a terrifyingly focused individual who speaks in the hollow, rehearsed language of corporate self-help seminars, his eyes wide and unblinking, looking for a ladder to climb in a world that has no place for him. His life changes on a lonely, sodium-lit stretch of highway when he pulls over to witness a horrific car crash. As the police struggle with the wreckage, Lou watches a freelance camera crew, the Nightcrawlers, emerge from the shadows like vultures to film the carnage. He watches Joe Loader, a veteran of the trade, ignore the screams of the victims to get a tighter shot of the blood. When Lou realizes this footage is a high-priced commodity sold to the highest-bidding news station, he doesn't see a tragedy, he sees a business model. Driven by a mechanical, almost alien ambition, Lou steals a high-end mountain bike and pawns it for a cheap police scanner and a basic camcorder. He begins his apprenticeship in the dark, weaving through LA traffic at breakneck speeds, desperate to beat the sirens to the scene. Initially, he is an amateur, clumsy, and intrusive, but he possesses a chilling lack of empathy that allows him to get closer to the gore than anyone else. He finds his perfect match in Nina Romina, the news director of a failing, bottom-tier station who is just as hungry and ethically hollow as he is. Nina mentors Lou, explaining that the station's ideal story is a screaming woman running down a street with her throat cut, specifically targeting the fears of wealthy white suburbanites. She tells him that if it bleeds, it leads, and Lou takes that mantra as a divine commandment. To expand his operation, Lou recruits Rick, a young, homeless man who is so desperate for a few dollars that he agrees to act as Lou's navigator. Lou treats Rick not as a partner, but as a tool, using a mixture of corporate jargon and thinly veiled threats to keep him compliant. As Lou's technical skills improve, his morality disintegrates completely. He begins to realize that the news doesn't just want the truth, they want a narrative. He starts editing reality in real time. At the scene of a fatal car accident, Lou finds the lighting insufficient for a good shot, so he grabs a bloody victim by the legs and drags them across the asphalt into the glow of the headlights to create a more cinematic image. He isn't just a witness anymore. He has become the director of the city's nightmares. The rivalry between Lou and the established Joe Loader reaches a breaking point when Joe tries to bring Lou into his fold. Lou, who views himself as a titan of industry in the making, rejects the offer with a cold, predatory stare. Later that night, Lou sabotages Joe's news van, causing it to veer off the road and flip at high speed. When Lou arrives at the wreck, he doesn't call 911. He slowly walks up to the twisted metal, turns on his camera, and zooms in on Joe's mangled, dying face with a look of pure, professional satisfaction. He sells the footage of his rival's death to Nina for a record price, cementing his status as the most ruthless cameraman in the city. The film's descent into horror reaches its peak when Lou and Rick intercept a call for a home invasion in a wealthy neighborhood. They arrive before the police, and instead of staying back, Lou enters the house while the killers are still inside. He moves through the mansion like a ghost, filming the bodies of the victims in their most intimate moments of terror. However, Lou discovers something more valuable than the bodies. He catches the killers' faces and their license plate on camera. Instead of turning this over to the authorities, he hides the evidence. He realizes that a part 2 to this story, a live-action manhunt, would be worth 10 times more than the initial footage. He tracks the killers to a bright, public diner and waits, calling the police only when he is perfectly positioned to film the inevitable bloodbath. In the chaotic shootout that follows, a high-speed chase erupts through the streets of LA. Lou follows closely, filming the cars flipping and the bullets flying with the steady hand of a surgeon. When the chase ends in a wreck, Lou sees one of the gunmen still alive in the car. He tells Rick to go film the man's face, knowing the gunman is armed. Rick is shot and fatally wounded. As Rick lies dying on the pavement, Lou doesn't offer comfort or call for help. Instead, he stands over his partner with the camera rolling, coldly explaining to a dying Rick that he was a liability because he had tried to blackmail Lou for more money earlier that night. Lou films Rick's final breath as if it were just another piece of B-roll. The film concludes with a chilling validation of Lou's methods. He isn't arrested or shunned. He is celebrated. Nina gets her ratings, and the police are forced to let Lou go because they can't prove he orchestrated the violence. The final shot shows Lou standing in front of 3 brand-new, high-tech news vans, addressing a group of young, eager interns. He tells them, "I will never ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do myself," a statement that is terrifying because we have seen exactly what he is capable of. Lou Bloom didn't just find a career in the darkness of Los Angeles. He became the personification of a society that rewards the most cold-blooded among us, as long as they bring back a good story for the 6 a.m. news.